Hi guys, welcome back to my Safe Space Kitchen. So today we're going to be making linguine pasta with shrimp and tomato sauce. This is a quick fix. You will be done in no time. In the meantime, I want to give a quick shout out to every single one of you for following me across my social media platforms. You are truly appreciated. You have no idea. If today is your first time coming across my page, this is Safe Space Kitchen. I make cooking videos and I try to make it as fun as possible. Please subscribe and let's make it fun, okay? If you want to learn how to make this recipe, stay tuned.
Make room at the table. Come on. Safe Space Kitchenette. It's running by a recipe.
So this is all the ingredients you're gonna need for this particular dish. I'm gonna list all the ingredients in the description below. I went ahead and I cleaned my shrimp and I seasoned it up with a little bit of black pepper, some all-purpose, and some salt, just a very light seasoning. In this bowl, I have my chopped onions and some bell peppers. You can use whatever peppers you want as long as it's sweet. I think it should be fine. I have half a stick of butter, some lemon, some garlic, and some grated ginger. On this plate, I have my spices. So I have my parsley, some black pepper, salt, paprika, and some cayenne pepper, and also my all-purpose seasoning, okay? In here, I have my cream. So that's my half and half that we're going to be using as well. I also have my white wine vinegar. This is not the kind that's going to get you drunk or anything. I know some of you hear wine and be like, hey, this, you're fine, okay? I have my tomato sauce, and I also have my extra virgin olive oil, and of course my linguine pasta. So let's go ahead and get cooking. So first thing we're gonna do is cook our pasta, okay? I went ahead and added a tablespoon of olive oil, and I added a pinch of salt as well. So to that, I'm gonna add my linguine pasta in there, and I'm gonna cook that. When cooking your pasta, you want to make sure that your water is boiling before you put your pasta in there. And once it's in there, pay attention to your pasta, because what you don't want is you don't want a soggy pasta, okay? Pasta takes little to no time to cook, so you want to make sure you're paying attention to it. Mine took about 8 minutes to cook, and it was done. Once it was done, I went ahead and I rinsed it with cold water, and that helped with the separation. So in here, I have my half a stick of butter, and then I went ahead and added my oil as well, okay? This is all the oil I needed, so I went ahead and just added it anyway. So I went ahead and I started frying my shrimps, okay? Shrimps also take little to no time, so you want to pay attention to it. I went ahead and let each side cook for about 3 minutes, so about 6 minutes tops. My shrimp was done, and I went ahead and I took it out, and I set that one aside, okay? In that same bowl, I went ahead and added my garlic and my ginger. To that, I went ahead and added my onions as well. I let that cook for a little bit, okay? And then once it cooked for a little while, I went ahead and added all of my spices but my salt. You know how I feel about salt, so when I'm cooking, if I can, I go ahead and leave it out to the very last minute. That's what I did here, okay? So I went ahead and mixed this really well, make sure everything's nicely incorporated, and once I got that, I went ahead and added my tomato sauce. Mix this really well as well, okay? Make sure you're mixing everything really well, okay? So once that was in there, I went ahead and added my lemon squeeze, literally a lemon squeeze. That's all you need, and it's gonna give you like a perfect touch of, you know, a little bit of a lemony sourness that's just perfect for this recipe. Well, after that, I went ahead and added my peppers, and then I threw in my pasta, okay? What I did not do is throw my pasta in all at once. I did it little by little, so a little portion at a time, mix it really well, and then add a little bit more. I did this just to make sure that I was, you know, balancing everything out, and that my sauce was going to be enough for the pasta, you know, because I didn't want, what you don't want is a dry pasta, and I didn't want that either. So, you know, I did it little by little to make sure everything was nicely and well incorporated, okay? Once that was in there, I went ahead and added my cream. The cream gives it a very beautiful, you know, like a almost like a creamy, you taste a little bit of cream at the end, but not too much, you know, more tomato, less cream, and it balances it out really well. It gives it a great, you know, different flavor that I'm not used to, and I love that, okay? Once my cream was in there, I mixed it really well, as you can see, okay? Mixing is very important. Mix your food really well, because you don't want your food not to be well mixed and balanced. So as you can see, I went ahead and added my salt and my shrimp. Once this was in there, we are literally done. When I say this is a quick fix, I meant that, okay? So we're done. Mix everything in really well, and this is your meal. So one thing that I wanted to say, I did not add my white wine vinegar because once I added my lemon and I tasted it, I figured that, you know, the lemon did what I needed it to do, and if I add the vinegar, it's going to be too citrusy, and I wouldn't like that, okay? So I omitted it. You can add it if you want. It's an optional thing, you know? But we're done. I went ahead and plated it, and this is it, you guys. You will be done in less than 30 minutes, I promise you. And it's delicious, okay? Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel, and I promise you, this will be the best channel you've ever subscribed to as far as food is concerned, okay? All right, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.